Good morning, children. In the last class, we completed the total light chapter, children. Okay. Today, we'll be going through some of the important topics which were there in the reflection of light by the curves, by the plane surfaces. In this, we'll be learning about, already we learned all the terms, but once again, I will read these points, whatever that are there in this chapter. Just go through, children. Here, we are learning about the plane mirror. Plane mirror. Normally, plane mirror means the mirrors which were there in our house in order to make up ourselves are called as the plane mirrors. Okay. Plane mirrors are made by depositing a silver layer on one side of a glass plate, and the silver layer is protected by a paint. Okay. That is, plane mirrors are made by depositing a silver layer on one side. One side the silver layer is formed, and whereas the silver layer is protected by a paint. Silver metal is one of the best reflectors of light. Okay. But nowadays, instead of silver, a thin layer of aluminium is used to deposit on glass plates, because aluminium is much cheaper than the silver, and it also reflects light very well. Hence, the thin layer of silver or aluminium is a reflecting surface at the back side of the mirror. Okay, children, here he is saying about the plane mirrors, how the plane mirrors are made. Plane mirrors are covered with the silver in the before days, but at present they are using of aluminium instead of the silver. Why they are using? Why? Because aluminium is cheaper than the silver, children. Okay, right. Okay, here is the plane mirror figure. It is given. Okay, front side of the plane mirror, whereas the back side of the plane mirror, it is coated with silver or aluminium coating on a glass plate and covered by a paint, children. And here the other side, it is given as the front side of a plane mirror. Okay, children. Yes. Next, we learned about the reflection of the light by the plane mirrors. Okay, in that we learn about the verification of the laws of reflection. For this, already I explained about the activity. Okay, just to go through this activity, children, lab activity. This is very, very important. Okay, here, children, see here. Verification of laws of reflection. Required materials: mirror strip, drawing board, white paper, pins, clamps, scale, okay, and pencil. Okay, procedure: take a drawing board and fix a white paper on it with the help of a clamps. Draw a straight line AB at the center of the paper and also a normal ON to AB at the point O. Draw a straight line PQ. Okay, draw a straight line PQ making certain angle with ON as shown in the figure. Fix two pins at the points P and Q on the paper vertically. Observe the image P dash of the pin P and Q dash of the pin Q in the mirror kept along the line AB. Fix two more pins R and S such that they are in the same line as that of P dash and Q dash. Join R, S and O as shown in the figure. Here, children, see the figure. Here we are having of, this is P. Okay, this is P, this is Q. Whereas the image of P is P dash here. The image of Q is Q dash, and here we are plotting of two more pins over here, that is R and S, in which the P dash Q dash lie in the same plane. And when we measure by using after drawing of this, that means in the normal, if you measure the angle between the incident ray, this is the incident ray, and this is the normal, this is the reflected ray. If you measure their angles will be equal. Okay children, here a table is given over here, that is I is the angle of incidence, and R angle of reflection. Here is asking that is it I is equals to R, yes or no. Normally we get the I will be equal to the R, angle of incidence is equal to the angle of the reflection. Is the angle of reflection equal to the angle of incidence in all cases? Yes, they are equal in all the cases. Okay. Plane of reflection, the plane in which the incident ray normal lie is called as a plane of reflection. Plane of reflection means the plane in which the incident ray and the reflected ray and the normal lie is called as a plane of reflection. And here we got the formation of an image by a plane mirror, that is point object, already we discussed, and in the same way object with certain height. And here children, the lateral inversion takes place. If we can see the letter J, here if we can see the letter J, here is a person viewing through his eyes of the letter J. This is the J letter actually, this is the J letter actually, okay, whereas the image is formed over here, it appears as laterally inverted. Okay children, it appears laterally inverted, that is figure 13. And here lateral inversion figure is given. Actually this person he is looking into the plane mirror, whereas the light is incident from his right ear, and it is after reflection it is coming back, and he can able to see the image of his ear. But here the brain thinks that the light ray is coming exactly from the mirror, therefore it appears as if that it is laterally inverted, that is right ear becomes the left ear becomes the right ear. That is figure 12 children. Okay, and here some more letters are given where their inversions are given. Lateral inversion A B C D, here A B C D. How if they are laterally inverted, how they can able to be seen. This is how they can able to be seen. Okay, in the same way here A B C D, if A B C D is given, A B C D. Okay children, here also, here different figures are given of the different incident rays of those letters. Okay children, okay, right. Therefore as we have seen, and here the uses of the plane mirrors, already we learned about the uses of the plane mirrors. Okay, plane mirrors are used for dressing purpose of ourselves. Plane mirrors are used for decoration on walls of some shops like jewelry shops, sweet shops, barber shops, etc., to observe the shop in all directions and to get multiple images of things and persons. Plane mirrors are used in making some optical instruments like periscopes, etc. Some type of solar cookers are made by using of the plane mirrors, children. Okay, this is how about the uses of the plane mirrors. Okay children, I think you are clear with this chapter. Okay, I think that you are clear with the chapter, children. By this, okay, we completed the total chapter of the reflection of light by plane surfaces. In the next class we will be learning about the next chapter. Okay children, thank you.